Hey everyone, we're here in Taipei, Taiwan. It's a bit rainy outside, but we're not gonna let that get in the way of the first video in a new series we're doing. And I can't think of anyone better to start with than this guy over here.
Hey everybody, I am Joshua Vergara. What's going on everybody? And this, it's heavy, is my bag. Now, before I actually show what's going on in the bag, I'm gonna go and just take out this tripod. The tripod is your typical Manfrotto tripod, but I will admit that I have a little bit of extra right here. This is called the Syrp Genie Mini, and I control it using my smartphone to get auto panning shots, so I don't have to do it myself if I want to be in front of the camera. All right, and with that, we can take a look at what's in the actual bag. This is a ThinkTank roller derby. This is probably the best purchase I've made in the last couple of years. Now we're going to start off with this Zoom H6, which I use for the Android Authority podcast with typically 4 microphones connected to it. If I could interview any one person, I actually have 2 answers for this. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and I would love to interview Bruce Lee. Now for less professional, more vloggy type stuff, especially for my personal channel, I do have a small compact camera. This is the LX10 by Panasonic, and you're going to find I'm a big Lumix fan. Well, I call it my wand of pills, which is kind of a weird way of putting it. I'm a biohacker of sorts. Down here, a few pills that help me with stress management. I'm looking out the window, and if I could live anywhere in the world right now, I kind of would pick Taipei because it's been a really good week. The most expensive thing I've ever bought. So I'm a big fan of the Lumix line. I get the Panasonic GH5, and that with the lens and the Metabone, that's probably the most expensive thing in the bag. But I try to follow this philosophy of buy less, optimize more. I try not to get the absolute craziest things out there like red cameras or anything like that. You have to stay hydrated during shows, and that is why I always have a water bottle with my favorite character of all time. I don't really like to use clips with the lapels, but I've just found a solution to be able to hide it. This is called Problem Solved Body Dressing Tape, but if you look online, it's double-sided boob tape. A lot of you guys out there, especially for my work on Android Authority, always ask if I'm Filipino, and I am, and this hat is one way for me to show that. And based upon the writing here, it's Pa Ma Na, which means heritage, and there is a little bit of Android green on the bottom too. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing right now, what would I be? I would still do something in front of the camera. I wouldn't be reviewing technology, but I would love to be the host of, let's say, certain video podcasts. Or, you know, maybe I could be like a Chris Hardwick and end up being a host for a lot of different shows, like game shows.
And that was the first episode of This Is My Bag. We'd like to know who you'd like us to feature next. Let us know by leaving us a message in the comments section below. Until the next one, I'm Michael Josh.
And I'm Joshua Vergara. Thanks for dropping by.
And that was the first episode of This Is My Bag. We'd like you to... I'm Michael Josh.
And I'm Joshua Vergara. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm Joshua Vergara. Thank you so much for watching this video and for dropping by. What?